Hello everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. Now, today's episode, we are going to start on what I really wanted to start on in the beginning of the series, and that was farming. I can't tell you how much I am very excited about this right now because like I said, I wanted to do this at the very beginning of the series, and now we're actually finally able to. And we're actually going to set it up pretty much like right in here in this area. So first what we need to do is we don't have any industrial demand right now, and that's mostly because any demand that comes up for it is still being eaten up by what we built over here. I might end up going in here and taking some of that out just because I want industry to build up for our farming. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that now. Let's just get rid of some of this because we don't really need all of this in here right now. All of the offices are pretty much built up, so we'll leave that. Let's just take out... Let's go with that, and then we'll take out... And take that out too. Well, might as well do that one since there's nothing there. That one. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and take that one out, and this one, and that one. That'll give a chance for this to kind of fill in with what we just took out. Get rid of that too. You know what? Let's just get rid of all of this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Gone. Done. Bye. Okay, so I let the game run for a while, and, you know, to build up some of our demand. At first, it really wasn't doing much for me. It was only giving me commercials, so what I ended up doing to help build our residential demand up was I built up this little commercial shopping area over here. Put in a couple parking lots and, you know, made it look really nice. You know, and this is going to be really, really nice. I like this. I like the way this looks. You know, you have a main strip coming down here, you have all these houses out here, and then you have this really big shopping area over here, which I think is really nice. It really matches in well with, you know, with this area over here with the beach and everything. So yeah, that looks really good. And I know our beach looks really, really plain right now, but we will be fixing that here in the live episode on Monday, September 25th. 4:30 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time is when I will be on for that. I have found some beach assets that I can use for that, so that'll be a lot of fun. We're also going to do some other things in the live episode to find out more. Tune in on Monday, September 25th for it. Now, let's go ahead and just get started on this, shall we? So we have this huge area right here for industrial farming, right? If we look at our resources and fertile land, it's pretty much through here. There's a little bit down in here and right here. I kind of want to keep the residential part of this kind of like on the outskirts, like out here, kind of like in this tip, and maybe out in this area. And then I want to do you know, the farming and stuff really right in here, and then have the train connection come in to the cargo train hub that's going to be in there. Now, let's go ahead and start in on this. I want to be careful with how I do this on-ramp for the highway because I know it's going to get really, really busy. So I think what we'll end up doing is something like this. So let's do... I want one way. I'm not going to be able to do it with this. So let's do the one-way heavy traffic. So the 4-lane one-way road. And I will do... So I'll do a one-way coming straight down through here. So that means that traffic needs to come in this way. That needs to be turned around. There we go. So traffic will come in that way. And how it's going to come in is it'll come off the highway. I want this to go a little bit further toward the highway there. Okay. Now, I don't want to do 1 lane or 2 lanes. I think we'll do a 2-lane off-ramp. Yeah, we'll do a 2-lane off-ramp, and it'll start here. We'll go that, and go not up. I want to go down with it. And then I think if we just curve it around just like that, we should be fine. Now, I have to get it to come off of here as well. So if we come off there, and we go down, and have it curve, and I don't want to have it curve that much. Alright, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to go from back here. No. There we go. And go down. Where's my pillar? Need it to go... It's too much of a 90-degree angle. Hang on. Let's take road guidelines and the grid off, because that's just making it way too complicated. Angle, road length. Get rid of all of that. There we go. And then if I go in with it like this... How does that match up? I think that'll work. I think that'll be fine. So we have a way of traffic coming off and going into here. And then the train... Let's see. This needs to continue on... Okay, now I need to turn all that back on. This needs to continue on this way. Now, if I... So, this comes in here, and then goes out and to the right. So, if I'm putting... This is what I can... this is what I always have a hard time with when it comes to the cargo trains. So, if I'm putting the cargo train up along the road, it needs to go to the left. So for this would actually need to go in the opposite direction. Of course it does. Now, if it were here, we would be fine, because it goes off to the left. Here, not so much, because it goes off to the right. Okay, so I'm going to have to turn that around. So that needs to go to the left if I want my train over here, which I do. And then, this is, you know, probably the hardest part, is trying to figure out exactly how I want this to go. See if we have that go there and there. Okay. There we go. Now, the thing about this game, when it comes to the farming part of it, and the actual, like, putting the industrial area down, it's very tight. It doesn't really look like a farm, per se. But that's also something we're going to be working on a little bit later on, too. So, right now, we just want to get, the basis in here for the farm. We want to get, you know, cargo stations and all of our other stuff in here that's going to make sense with it. You know? Let's see, and that can go to there. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then it can keep continuing on. Like, no, I want it to go like that. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't like the way that looks. Let's have it go... I don't know, we'll just have it go like that. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so we have cargo station here for our cargo trains. We have no water out here whatsoever. Kind of forgot about that. So we'll have that connect up over to there. I think that connected. No, it didn't connect. There we go. Alright, yeah, we are way out in the middle of nowhere. We really are. Let's see. I want my electricity to come across the river, so let's do this. Probably should go up with it. Yeah. We'll go like that. This is going to go just up to here. Have it go down, and perfect. Oops. That didn't work out. Connect that back up. Maybe. Why is that not connecting? What's happening? This is doing this. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? Let's just get rid of that. Let's be careful too, because we don't want to destroy the highway. Okay. Now we can take this back over, hopefully. Why is that going to disconnect me? I don't understand what's happening here. This is kind of getting on my nerves. Alright, so let's just do this then. We'll just take this and we'll go straight over with it. There. Oi. See, it's still gonna I don't understand what's happening with that. I don't get that. What's happening with this? What's going on with this game right now? Okay. This is really annoying me right now. I don't understand why it's doing this. There we go. Nope, it's still gonna disconnect it. Why? I just want to get a simple power line across this river. This is kind of annoying. Why is this so hard? Okay, let's do it this way. Let's go this way. That's so weird. I don't understand why why it's being like that. It's awful. Okay. Let's continue this on over. And there we go. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay. It is way too early in the morning for this. I'm having to record this early in the morning because, you know, work schedule changed a little bit and it's kind of annoying me. But it's okay. It's fine. Just trying to think this early in the morning is, well, I mean, it's usual for me, but it's also kind of a pain. I kind of don't like it, but it's alright. Okay, that is finally hooked up to electricity. I'm not gonna actually build anything in here yet, because what I want to do is I want to leave this just like it is, with on-ramps to here, or off-ramps to here. I'm trying to think about... I think what's happening right now is that trucks are getting off the highway, going to here, and then shipping the goods inward to the city. Which I won't have too much of a problem with, I don't think, unless it becomes a problem. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I do think that I am going to need to have a connection going onto the highway. So we'll have, this will come this way. Actually, we'll go one more. And then, let's see, we'll have, no, it's not what I wanted. So we'll have an on-ramp to there, just like that. And then, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. There we go. So this will actually come up this way and around. And then we'll go page up. And is that going to be too much of an angle? No, that's perfectly fine. It's a little steep, but I think it'll be okay. At least I'm fine with it. But yeah, that gets them an on, and then they have an off as well, so I'm fine with that. I'm doing something completely different, though, when it comes to the residential part of it. Yeah. So yeah, so let's get that going. So we have that pretty much established on where we're gonna have farming. I want to get some people moved in here. So let's do this. This is gonna be kind of a rural area. Don't need anything too fancy. I think we'll be fine with the 4-lane with the turning lane. And what I do want to do is I do want to utilize space already occupied. Of course it is. Need to go underneath this. I think if I go there and go to, well, we'll just do that for now. Yeah. Because I do want this to go over into this area as well for the for residential and commercial, as well as this area over here. And then this area over here will all be farming, along with this and this whole area back here. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to set up a district real quick here. We'll do it, I don't know, all the way through here. All of that. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of big. Let's see, if we go to, I'd say about right there. And then all the way through here as well. And we'll have this a really big farming industry. Let's see, farming. Boom, done. Okay, now that I know that that's under control, yeah, not sure why that is happening. Don't know. Because the train is coming in and it's offloading here. And then it's sending stuff into the city. I don't know that I like that. I wish I could change that. I wish there was a way to fix that, but unfortunately there's not. Anyway, there needs to be a way to make the trains just like export only or something. That's just my opinion. So anyway. Ooh, you know what? Instead of this being a 4-lane with a turning lane, where's my bike path? Where's the one that has my bike path? Tram tracks, 4-lane with bicycle lanes. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. It gives these people an incentive to, you know, to do that. So we're gonna take this avenue then, and we're just gonna go kind of, we'll curve it slightly and curve a little bit more, and then just kind of keep it straight. We're gonna do kind of the same thing that we did over over here in Vermont Point. We're gonna, you know, have it come to a point, and then we're gonna have it, you know, just branch out from there with our people. Ooh, that's a nice little cliff. That's really interesting. Kind of like that. I'm not sure where that came from, but okay. Roll with it. Okay, so, yeah, that means that, we need... Well, let's do this first. Let's get our roads built in here. You know what? Let me do this. Let me, cut here to a time-lapse, on the, road building for the... what is this? For the residential area. Oh my god. Again, too early in the morning for this. I apologize. So let me get that built up real fast, and then I'll be back. that was a lot of fun. It took a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to, but, you know, it's done. It looks good. You know, and as you saw, I went ahead and got our pipe slide laid down as well for the water and everything, so you didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, this looks really good. I'm really, I like how the way this turned out. So let's go ahead and put in, let's see, we need some districts, so let's do... See, is that the biggest one? Yeah, that's the biggest one we got. So, go ahead and do Sycamore Heights. Ooh, I like that. I like the name of that. So go ahead and make this whole area here Sycamore Heights. And we'll go to about there. Yeah, we'll do it to about right there. That works. And then we will do this area its own district. And as you saw, like I did this one-way road right up here. That's because I want to make sure that we have a passenger train station hooked up there as well. This is going to go all the way up to the train tracks. So we'll add on to this a little bit more. Just don't want to do it quite just yet. So Woodland Hills. Yeah, we can leave that at Woodland Hills. I like that. That's fine. So first thing I want to do is I actually want to build up this area right here first. And that's mostly because of the train that I'm going to put in here. So we'll have our passenger train station. So we'll have train station. We'll go in here. Around the train station, we will go ahead and make sure we put commercial buildings because we don't want to have too much of an issue with noise pollution. So we will put commercial buildings all throughout here. And that's going to be about it. I think, actually we'll put just a little bit right there, and then, yeah, that's going to be it. The rest of this is going to be residential all through here. Get all that in here. Come on, come on, come on. Now, see, that's the bad thing about doing curved roads is you have to go in and you have to fill this in like this. And it takes a little bit. I could go ahead and, you know, just highlight the whole area and fill it, but I'll do that with this. I'm trying to make sure I don't get areas that I don't need to be getting, because, well, you know, I don't want residential on the avenue, and I don't want commercial inside off the avenue, so I'm trying to kind of keep it the way I like it. Let's see, so if we go like that, get that in there, get rid of that, put that on, that on, that on, and actually what I'm going to end up doing is, to help with parking, number one, and to help with, you know, the leisure and everything and parks and stuff. So if I do like a 5x5 parking lot, and if I do like a 4x4 parking lot, the 4x4 one works really, really well because as you can see, that's already a 4x4, so it fits in there perfectly if you have areas like that. And this is a parking lot that I have made myself. I want to say, yes, it is up on the Steam website. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's up there, but I'm gonna have to check that out. Alright, anyway. So that's done. That's in there. I know we have no electricity over here yet, but that's because, you know, nothing has grown enough over here. Let's see. Can I get electricity in here real fast? Yeah, I can. So I can do this. I can have an electric pole come down this way, cut across to there, and I'll leave it right there for now and hope that that connects up. Let's hope. Let's see if it does. Hopefully. But this is going to be a really nice area, and I left the the roads kind of spread apart because, you know, it's more of a rural area, whereas this is more suburban, you know? It's more suburbia. I mean, these are still kind of spaced a little bit apart. But these are a little bit, I don't know, for me they seem like they're a little bit more spread apart than what they are over there. So it's just my opinion. Right, so now let's go ahead and get the train station actually hooked up to the train area. So we'll have, let's see, the I don't want this hooked up to there. I don't want that. This is actually going to go into a different direction. Yeah, it's going to go into a completely different direction. So we're not going to do that quite just yet. Let's focus on getting this built up first here. Come on, electricity. There we go. Just jumped over enough there so where I can hook that up, so we're good. Now, unfortunately, we are out of demand and we can't do anything else. So let's just go ahead and let's get all this built up here. So we'll do, all of that is going to be residential. All of that is residential. This whole block right here is residential. All of that is residential. Okay. One thing that I really like about having the commercial zones along the side here on the avenue, and then commercial or residential behind it, it just looks more like a natural, you know, type deal. You know, when you think about when you go out shopping, at least in the suburbs that I have around here, you know, all of your commercial stuff is right along the main avenue, and then if you go off onto a side road, then yeah, you have some businesses back there, you know, like offices and stuff like that, but it's mostly primarily, you know, residential that's back there. So what's going to be interesting to see is how this all holds up in this area. I think it'll be fine, but again, I'll be curious to see what happens with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to zoning down here. Let's see. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about today was, so this series is actually starting to come to an end, which is sad, I know, but there is good reason for it. Number one, you know, we're on episode 30, I think this is 38 now? Which is amazing. Oh, excuse me. I'm really glad that we've gotten this far in this series. It's definitely been a lot of fun. That is for sure. But I think that with the live episode that's going to happen on Monday, September 27th. Sorry, Monday, September 25th, 2017. That will probably end a lot of, you know, the little things that need to be done throughout the city. I really do believe that, you know, if we look around, you know, with what we're doing here, you know, we're getting our farmland area taken care of, right? We have our downtown area very nicely built. And all the way out through here, which is amazing at how far out that goes, along with a couple things that are on the outskirts here. And then we have our beach community that we've built up, which looks amazing. I love that down there. That's awesome. We just have some details to put in throughout here. And I mean, we have a couple more, you know, outskirt areas that I'd like to put in. But, you know, getting the farming taken care of right now is one of my main focuses. But there's really not much more to do after that. You know, there's fine-tuning, there's tweaking, you know, making the city look as good as we can get it, you know, with some of the additional props and stuff like that. But aside from that, you know, and aside from getting a couple more rural areas done with and hooked up to the train tracks, not a whole lot more to do in here. That's why I think this is going to be coming to an end probably within the next week. which actually works out perfectly for Airport CEO coming out, because that one's going to end up probably taking a lot of my time. So I don't know how I ended up planning that like I did, because I didn't. It just happened to turn out really well that way, which I'm happy with. And I've got, a couple of other things going on my channel right now anyway that, I need to focus on as well. I've got live episodes of Sim Airport that I do on Fridays every Friday now, which is always a lot of fun. And then you've got, what else is there? There's Factorio that I'm doing as well, which is also a lot of fun. It can definitely be taxing and time consuming, but I do enjoy that. And then, like I said, Airport CEO is going to be coming out, and that's going to be a big time consumer. It really is. So I had to put a couple incineration plants out here to help with, trash and stuff over here. The other thing I want to look at is, so we need to get some services in here. So fire services, we'll go ahead and put that there. Police we'll go ahead and put out over here. Just a couple small stations. Healthcare, I would say let's go ahead and just have like a clinic there. Probably need to have a clinic over here as well, just to make sure that we have enough. Crematoriums, let's go ahead and put them right next to the clinic. A little morbid, but that's the way I like to do it. Now, schooling, definitely want to have some schools over here. We're definitely going to need to have, we need educated workers, but we're also going to need uneducated workers. So I think one elementary school and one high school will be sufficient. That'll be enough for over here. Over here, probably going to end up doing the same thing, just one of each. That way we can, have some people not have an education. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do the schools out policy or not. I'm going to have to wait and see. I might end up doing it over here, but not over here. It's very possible. It's very possible. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so... trying to think of what else I need to do. I guess it would help if I got some parks in here, right? That would be a little bit nice. Let's see. Why don't we put in... I put in a couple parking lots, I think, right? Yeah, I put a couple parking lots in. So let's do regular parks. So let's do like a park there. We'll do another park over here. And then I'll do another park like back here. And another one, say like right there. So that'll work. That'll kind of boost the area a little. And we're doing really well on population, 182,000, which is amazing. The money count right now is, well, it's gone down under 8 million because, well, yeah, we're losing money, but we're not losing that much money. But we also spent a lot of money on getting some of this stuff built up, so... Alright, well, now all we can do is just kind of let the game run and let this fill in. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and just stop it there. And let the game run, and I will be back in the next episode. We will go ahead and hopefully by then we will have some demand for industry to where we can finish up our farming area. And it looks like that might happen. This area has pretty much filled in over here. Just missing a lot of need a lot of people now. I might end up moving these incinerators over here, putting a buffer in, and then this might end up being residential to help with this over here. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to focus in on this over here. This is going to be, I mean, pardon me. The one thing I love about doing, suburban areas and rural areas is that it spreads out like this, and you can cover a huge area with very minimal effort. It's really nice. I really like it. So that is all I have for you guys today. Make sure you tune in this Friday, September 22nd, I think it is. Yeah, September 22nd for a live episode on Sim Airport. Tune in next week, Monday, September 25th, 2017, for the live episode of City Skylines, where we will do a lot of tweaking, a lot of decorating, and stuff like that. And then also tune in next week for Airport CEO, with that coming out next week. So stay tuned for that. As always, anything you want to know about me is down in the description below with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm trying to be more active on there. It's not very easy, but I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. Let's see, anything else is down in the description below as well for Steam, for donations, or anything like that you guys want to give. I really appreciate it. But that is all I have for you today. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.